she's just a remarkable lady, like, you know. There's not too many in the country like her, so.
She's so lively, she's energetic, she's enigmatic, she's interested in everything. That is Ethna. She's just so alive.
Mad about football. And just general gist for life, you know, mad woman, mad.
But several years ago, a Ballymore Local Awards was introduced by our former editor, Michael Ward. But one of the names that's been mentioned for years is Mrs. Ethna Daly. And Ethna's been mentioned because she's known all over Ballymore-Eustace. The fact that she's 94 is incredible, that she does so much, but seriously, this woman's personality is well known in the area.
She's 94 years of age and she's been involved with Ballymore GA for as long as I can remember, 45, 50 years. I'd say it's very unique in Ireland that at 94 years of age, she's still washing jerseys for the seniors and the junior team and the minor team in Ballymore. So, like, it's incredible that she's very passionate about her job in the GAA.
Joe was very into Joe was a great hurler, my husband. He was a great hurler, and all the Dalys were great hurlers. And the grandchildren now are great hurlers, because I see the young lad's photograph on the Examiner this week. He got a hurler of the year. So, you know, when you're listening to sport, and that, I suppose, you get taken away, carried away with it, you know. It's just something to be interested in.
I don't mind saying now, she mightn't have known this before now, but it was the local GA who rightly nominated Ethna. And as I said, we had such a huge amount of nominations that year, but Ethna was up there ahead of everybody else.
Then that I didn't want. I told Rose that I didn't want it. I said I don't like publicity. More I don't. I hate to be in the limelight.
Her passion comes from, I'd say it comes from her sons at the time. She was very involved when her sons were here, and she just got to love it. And she was asked then, I think 40 years ago, would she wash the jerseys, and ever since that she's just been washing jerseys. And it's just a way of life with her now, you know. She'll go mad. She'll go mad if a jersey is missing. She'll be on the phone. Johnny, where's number 4 jersey?
Well, it just happened that way, and then they began to increase. Sure, I think it's 6 sets I have now. I had 1 in the beginning, you know, and just because I was interested. And you see, we lived above in Bishopland there, and the football field was near the where we lived. Joe used to carry the bag of jerseys out on his shoulder. I can still see him coming across the field with the bag of jerseys on his shoulder. You know, it was handy.
She worked on the farm. It was something over 100 cows. She used to milk twice a day. She was doing contract knitting, which kept her up half the night. Always on the go, mixed up with the football, and my dad was with the football. Just generally always active, always going, always doing something.
I worked hard all my life. Didn't do me a bit of harm. No, hard work never killed anyone. We had the car, and it was in the garage. And the first thing I did, I don't know how long he was dead now at the time, and I went out to the garage and I started it. And that's all I did, was just start it. But then after a while, when I got another bit of confidence, I reversed it a little bit back, and didn't take it out of the shed, and then drove it back up again.
She was out here, had never driven the car, but her feeling was, I have to get on with it, I have to drive the car. So she got into the car and started to drive.
And the next thing was I had to do the field at the back of the house. the cooks used to be looking down at me out going round about going to feed. And you'd hear me above and Hubbards with the clutch. I'm sure I think I must have burned out a couple of clutches, but sure, those things happen.
Person of the year, which surprised her a hell of a lot when she heard about it first. Didn't want to know anything about it. The usual wasn't going to go, and as things, days went by and we got on to her about it, it started to get to like the idea, and ended up quite proud of herself, I think, as she should be.
I know she was overwhelmed in the weeks afterwards. She got so many cards, and she says, I can't believe people were writing to me saying congratulations, and people were calling in, and she was getting flowers and all that, and she loved it, even though she might be modest at the best of times and say, for God's sake, what are you on about? But I think that's marvellous, and I think living in a rural community, I think it's wonderful to see somebody like that who still is interested in everything and working, which is probably what keeps Ethna young.
Of course, I don't care what I do for anyone. It's no compliment so long as I be able to do it. But so what could I do? I had to accept. But it was lovely. I was delighted, when the night came that it went so well. A lot of people, you see, by the cards that I got and all the congratulations, they thought it much more of a novelty than I did. Even down in Westmeath, they heard about I getting Person of the Year. Cora rang me the other day, that'd be an in-law of mine. She said, I don't know what I'll address you as now. I don't think I changed my life because we had a happy life. You know that. I don't think I'd change anything.